And we welcome you back to Schofield Air Base. Now, this is the Russian star in the YAK-50, Victor Smolin.
Just lifting up the ground, and up comes the gear. The only retractable undercarriage aeroplane in the competition, with the big radial, 360 horsepower. We're going to see mastery in action this time, Sandy. This aeroplane and this pilot fly beautifully.
Well, it's interesting to compare Victor and his machine with someone like Kermit and the Weak Solution.
Well, as you remember, the Weak Solution, all power, precision, a really mean, well-performing aeroplane. This is graceful, and here he goes with his sequence. Third wing waggle, and I've got it. He's being taped, rolling in, and he's going to got his 2 rolls on a 45 and out, pulling up 1.5 roll. He's got written for me 1, 2. Oh, he's put a little twist on that. You notice how he did a half, then a full, then another half. Stall turn. That's how high he is in the box, Sandy. It's because you'd almost hit the ding as they go out. Of course, he wouldn't have gone out. He's such a good pilot.
Uses every inch of it, though.
Doesn't he? A flat spin, a positive flat spin coming down. So graceful, so slow turning. And out. Spot on line. Got a lot to catch up. His 0-1 manoeuvre in the unknown sequence, which is dropping him back. Right over the judges' heads. Up he goes. Cap Lomchevac. No, he went for a full Lomchevac. End over end. Down the vertical. 60 horsepower. Trading height for speed. Coming out. 200 knots. Pulling up. Lovely pull over the top. How do you judge it, Sandy? Versatility, harmony and rhythm?
Well,
positioning, execution would have to score well, wouldn't it?
Yes. Tremendous execution. And the man himself is a very powerfully built man. The man is like his machine.
He certainly is. That World Championship, you can see them with their rubber bungee cords. They tie them to trees and exercise every morning before they go flying. Coming up, quarter roll, pulling over the top. He's Lomchevac crazy today.
Now, Kermit, we noticed, had a little bit of time up his sleeve. It'll be interesting to see what use Victor makes of his 4 minutes. I would imagine he would use every second. He's just past the halfway stage, has he not, Phil?
2.25 minutes. Came out to a 45-degree loop, pulling up into another 45-degree loop, snapping, pulling it over, pointing earthwards. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a mark, nothing offline. I think he might be catching up in the sequence. The aeroplane has a strange sound to it. It's just a quiet rumble. Doesn't move. Tipping the nose forward. You notice how he cheated a little bit in that. Falling down. The pendulum effect of a tail slide is not counted. They do not count the pendulum effect. It's only when they hit the vertical for the second time that they're judged. Half roll up. Holding it. He's very low for a big aeroplane. We're putting it right in the judge's laps. Another tail slide. One after the other. Sometimes I think he's honestly not going to pull out. You can't see how this big aeroplane manages to turn the corner so well. Painted red underneath, white on top. Pulling down. Roaring along the x-axis, as we call it. A snap and a half to 1.25 to knife edge. Beautiful knife edge turn. Another half snap and pushing around an outside turn, getting flung to the outside of the cockpit. The straps are biting into his skin, losing a bit of height there. I'll notice that on execution. What a magnificent snap roll at the bottom of the limit, 300 feet. Towards the crowd and turned away outside the deadline, looking very nice, and there it goes, 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
So with 5-second leeway either side, he is there with time in hand. And your assessment of that, will it lift him, Bill? And if so, can it lift him high enough?
I don't think it can lift him high enough, Sandy. You cannot afford to zero a manoeuvre in this competition. Kermit hasn't zeroed one. He's in the lead at the moment with 7,756 points. We've only got a few scores in. Good is second. Mal Beard is third. It'll be nice to see how Victor goes, but I'm almost certain he can't pull up. Frank Fry did very well, didn't zero a manoeuvre.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see how Frank goes.